You know, it's a headline we've seen countless times. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, taking the reins of her own empire. But what happens when that empire, specifically her highly anticipated podcast, Archetypes, starts to crumble? We're talking plummeting ratings, forgotten interviews, and a behind-the-scenes scramble that's left her production company, Lemonata, in a serious bind. Meghan's decision to become the podcasting queen with Archetypes was meant to be her triumphant return, a chance to connect directly with her audience and build a media powerhouse. She was, after all, the CEO of her own venture, confident that her name alone would draw in millions. But the reality has been far different. Episodes seem to vanish without a trace, leaving no memorable impact or buzz. Can you even name one person she's interviewed, or recall a single insightful conversation from her show? It's a stark contrast to the kind of in-depth, revealing interviews that captivate audiences. The Lemonada Dilemma. This isn't just a problem for Meghan, it's a massive headache for Lemonada. When they signed her, they undoubtedly saw a golden opportunity to put their company on the map, attract bigger names, and cement their position in the podcasting world. Instead, they're left with a struggling product and a difficult decision. Lemonada pushed for Meghan to do more, to engage in promotional interviews and chat shows, to truly embrace her new role as a broadcaster. But Meghan, believing her status was enough, resisted. Now, Lemonada faces a brutal choice. Do they cut ties, risking a public backlash and potentially harming their brand? Or do they continue with a struggling podcast, hoping for a miraculous turnaround while their own company takes a hit? The soft launch that flopped. We heard all about Meghan's soft launch for the podcast, but let's be real. A picture in Times Square isn't exactly a quiet debut. Despite the high-profile promotion, audiences just aren't tuning in. Why? Because the stories aren't resonating. There's a glaring lack of depth, research, and genuine connection. This isn't a unique problem to Meghan. Look at someone like Michelle Obama, another incredibly privileged woman with a platform, whose own podcast often devolves into complaints rather than captivating stories. The common thread? A disconnect from the audience and a failure to deliver compelling content. A desperate attempt at damage control. In a last-ditch effort to salvage Archetypes, Meghan and her team released behind-the-scenes footage from a photo shoot. The idea was to remind people what they were missing, but pouring more promotional material into a fundamentally unengaging product is like putting a fresh coat of paint on a crumbling building. The truth is, without engaging guests, insightful interviews, and a truly dedicated producer, no amount of PR will fix this. The alleged internal consensus at Lemonada is that a major shift is needed. Yet Meghan reportedly believes this recent video will turn everything around. It begs the question, is Meghan Markle truly living in her own universe, or is there a path forward for her podcasting ambitions? What do you think it would take to turn Archetypes into a must-listen? So, what do you think Meghan Markle and Lemonada should do next? Will Archetypes ever live up to its initial hype, or is this the end of Meghan's podcasting dream? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel Global TV 2.0 for more deep dives into the world of celebrity and media.